What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dual Sport. Today we've got this beauty, 2020 Kawasaki Versys 650. I love this bike. This is their touring dual sport bike or motorcycle, however you want to say it. And this guy is a pretty good road machine. This is what you take on a long distance bike ride somewhere. You can see it's kind of a dual sport. It does have some more aggressive rear and front tire profiles, so you can take this in the dirt if you want. It does have anti-lock brakes, Nissan brake system. Yeah, this 650, 68 horsepower, and this is kind of like I said, their touring bike. You can see it's pretty well set up. We're going to take it for a ride today, see how it handles on the highway into the turns, and I'll tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, if there's anything at all. So I'm going to go get my gear on and we're going to go. Let's do it. Okay, well, we're about to take this bad boy for a spin. Let's go. All right. Okay, so first impression of this bike, it is extremely comfortable to ride. You're definitely upright in probably one of the most comfortable riding positions that I can imagine being in a motorcycle, which when you're going longer distances, that's definitely what you want. You want comfort over just about anything. The seat is super comfortable on this bike. They have definitely thought about the seat aspect, and the controls are very easily set up in this bike, very easy to see. Everything's very visible, including the 12-volt power outlets, which I see right here. Everything's spread out. The display is very easy to read. Let's get it out on the highway and let's get it up to speed. Very easily gets up to speed, and definitely very little wind drag on this bike. I don't feel hardly any wind at all. They've designed this bike really well for that. And let's pick it up to speed. Let's see how fast we can get her going. Like it'll do about 100, no problem. So obviously I'm used to my sport bike, which is going to definitely handle the turns really well. So I'm curious on how this one will handle comparatively. Obviously it's a bigger, heavier bike, so you have to think about that going in. And let's see how she handles the turns. So I noticed right away that super easy to get this bike leaning. No counter steering needed. You just get leaning and the bike already wants to go that direction. This is a 5.5 gallon tank, so I'm imagining that with the gas tank full that would make it even easier. But as far as taking the corners, this thing is extremely comfortable, and it definitely is definitely a fun to ride. I definitely feel the wheels definitely want to stick to the pavement on this bike. It's so well balanced. actually incredibly impressed with this bike after riding it for just a couple minutes. All right, so Kawasaki has been making motorcycles for a long time. Primarily when you think of Kawasaki, you think of an old classic street bike or even a dirt bike nowadays. But this Versys, this dual sport machine, is definitely, I've never seen one before, but it is definitely an extremely comfortable bike to ride, and I can see how taking this bike on long trips would be very easy to do. Alright, so that, my friends, was the Kawasaki 650 Versys dual sport touring motorcycle. This thing was extremely fun to ride, and if you are looking for a good motorcycle to tour across the country or a bigger bike to dual sport in, this would be the one. This is available for sale at Wenatchee Power Sports currently, and we've got this and other bikes like it. But if you're interested, come on down and see me, say hi. And that's about it for today. I thank you all for tuning in like always, and we'll see you next time from Dual Sport. The next bike that I ride, I don't know what that's going to be, but I can't wait. We'll see you again.